Welcome to the July 2010 City Focus. On this edition, Development Services Office now open. 5K for Clay. And Downtown Master Plan approved. These stories and more on City Focus.
The Development Services Office, or DSO, was created to consolidate and streamline the development review process. Shannon McIntyre has more.
The DSO is comprised of staff that came from the Planning and Public Works departments whose primary focus was on development. From pre-submittal to project closeout, the DSO is designed to be the first and last stop in the development process.
Instead of having all these different departments involved that are spread throughout the city, we're set up in one office. A developer can come to one office and meet directly with the people that are involved in the process and not have to go through different parts of the city and get different feedback and different information. They can come right here. It's a one-stop shop. We'll get them the answers they need.
The goal of the Development Services Office is to streamline the process and consolidate the process, making it as seamless as possible to the development community. It's also to provide a personal relationship with the developers to try to ensure that their development succeeds.
With us all being together in one office now, we can do some things that we didn't do before, like accepting applications on any day of the week rather than just Monday, so it allows us to speed up the process and get them the permits quicker.
The staff at the Development Services Office are happy to help with projects big and small. For more information, check out roundrocktexas.gov/development.
In our last biennial survey, the number 3 source of information about the city of Round Rock was friends. To help make informing your friends about what's going on at the city of Round Rock a little easier, we've added a way to share news stories on Facebook and Twitter. Click on a city news item at roundrocktexas.gov to be taken to the full story. From here, you will see the Twitter and Facebook icons at the top of the page. If you want to share a news item, click on the icon for the service you want to post it on. Clicking on Twitter will take you to the Twitter login page. Once logged in, your What's Happening box will be pre-populated with a title and a link back to the article. Click Update and the post has been shared. Clicking on Facebook will open a pop-up and prompt you to log in if you have not. Here you can add your own commentary to the post and even select a thumbnail from the page if one is available. Click Share and you've posted the item on your wall. We all want to know what's going on in our community, and now you can play a role in helping your friends and fans keep up as well by sharing a news item on Facebook and Twitter. Remember, you can follow the City of Round Rock on Twitter at twitter.com/roundrocknews or become a fan of the city on Facebook at facebook.com/roundrock.
The sports capital of Texas wraps up the summer with the 5K for Clay in August, and registration for fall recreation programs is right around the corner.
The always popular and 7th annual 5K for Clay takes place Saturday, August 14th at the Clay Matson Recreation Center. The event is a benefit run-walk in honor of Clay Matson and is a great opportunity for local athletes and family members to enjoy a morning run. The 5K is a looped course that runs along the beautiful Greater Lake Creek Trail and finishes back at the Clay Matson Recreation Center. Early registrants will receive a discounted rate. Register online at roundrocktexas.gov/5K for Clay. Not a runner? Check out the other available recreational programs the city has to offer. Fall registration begins August 30th for residents and September 6th for non-residents. Make sure to check out roundrockrecreation.com for a full list of recreational programs.
McGruff! 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 Need
need those papers. Good boy.
The Round Rock Public Library is gearing up for the Round Rock Reads program. Shannon McIntyre has more.
Round Rock Reads is an event where the community reads the same book, then discusses it and participates in programs based on the theme of the book. Here are the nominees you can vote on for the next Round Rock Reads program. Go Down Together by Jeff Gwynne, the true story of Bonnie and Clyde. The Coming of Conan the Cimmerian by Robert E. Howard, a sword and sorcery adventure. Bel Canto by Anne Patchett, a fictionalization of a real-life hostage event. True Grit by Charles Portis, a classic Western. Ghost by Fred Burton, Confessions of a Counterterrorism Agent. Let us know which book you would like the community to read at roundrocktexas.gov/roundrockreads. Voting ends at the end of the month, so get your choice in today. Happy reading!
After a year and a half of public input, staff reviews, and official revisions, the Downtown Master Plan has been approved.
The vision of downtown Round Rock being a thriving center of economic and cultural activity took a big step forward last month when the Round Rock City Council unanimously approved the Downtown Master Plan. The City Council approved the plan on 2 unanimous votes in June, capping 18 months of work by consultants, city staff, the Historic Preservation Commission, the Planning and Zoning Commission, and the City Council. Public input was critical to the plan's development, and we offer a big thank you to the hundreds of you who turned out at public meetings or offered comments on the project blog.
I think the plan is certainly a wonderful head start. It is certainly a plan that'll evolve and grow as it needs to. You fail to plan, you plan to fail. So the idea of a plan that's as comprehensive as this plan, put in the hands of investors, put in the hands of downtown business owners, put in the hands of out-of-town business owners and out-of-town employees, gives Round Rock a competitive advantage.
People who aren't here yet see that this is a great place to start doing business, and then once that expands out, then more and more people start spending more of their time here and not in neighboring cities, you know, like Georgetown and Austin. They start spending their money here in Round Rock, so I think that's good for us.
Our next step is to develop a programming document that will provide detailed funding, zoning, and infrastructure needs for the many capital projects recommended in the plan. After that, we'll begin work on a form-based code, a zoning code for the area. You can have a look at the final plan document on the city's website at roundrocktexas.gov/downtown.
And now, a Preservation Minute, brought to you by the City of Round Rock Department of Planning and Community Development. Much of Texas was settled by immigrants recruited to colonize the Republic and then the state by land agents. One such agent was Sven Svensson, who arrived from Sweden in 1838 and proceeded to develop a vast business empire from his home in Austin. In 1847, Svensson returned to Sweden to encourage his family and friends to immigrate to Texas. Svensson would pay for their travel in exchange for 1 year of labor. The first group of 25 Swedes arrived in 1848 and settled near Houston. One of them was Svensson's uncle, Anders Palm, who died the next year. Palm's widow Anna and her 6 sons moved in 1853 to the area now known as Palm Valley. The family bought 400 acres of land and built a house. Other Swedish immigrants included the Arvid Nelson family, which arrived in 1854 and settled between Palm Valley and Georgetown. For many years, Svensson and the Nelson and Palm families helped to finance the immigration of Swedes to the area. In 1870, the community organized what is now Palm Valley Lutheran Church. The next year, Anna Palm convinced Sven Svensson to donate land for a church and school. The congregation worshiped in a log cabin, then a white wood frame church before the current red brick church was completed in 1896. Anna Palm was also responsible for the Palm Valley Lutheran Cemetery. Her youngest son, Henning, was the first person buried there in 1863. The Palm House, built in 1873 by Anna's son Andrew, was moved to downtown Round Rock in 1976 and houses the Chamber of Commerce. The state of Texas has recognized both the Palm Valley Lutheran Church and the Palm House as important historical landmarks.